AMLIB is an exploration company focused primarily on gold in Liberia. Significant investment has been made in AMLIB's infrastructure and in-country capability, and the company is well placed to capitalize on the vast underexplored mineral wealth Liberia has to offer.
What makes Liberia attractive is that most of our natural lithology is mostly associated with the African craton, and we've seen most of the gold found in West Africa is in the Berimian, and Liberia has a big section of Liberia is in the Berimian.
AMLIB at the moment is an explorer. We're a mineral explorer, and that's our business. We're geared to explore.
We have 4 mineral development agreements, which are 25-year agreements with the government of Liberia. The most prospective license that we see is a piece of ground called Sestos. It's a very large licensed area, sits on what's called the Sestos shear zone, which is a big crustal feature separating the Archean from the Berimian terrains. We're seeing some fantastic results coming through there at the moment, and we believe potentially that we're onto something that looks very, very similar to the Ashanti belt in Ghana. I think the first thing which is of critical importance to AMLIB's potential is the licence areas themselves that we hold. Obviously then follows on the execution capability to explore those effectively and efficiently, and we've spent a lot of time building up that capability to achieve that.
Here it's just virgin terrain, no one's been here, no one's looked at these rocks before, and it's just so exciting. It's all about being the first one to find it really, and that's the rush.
AMLIB's operations have made a valuable contribution to the local communities in which they operate, whether through the employment opportunities they provide or the maintenance of the roads and bridges into the areas and villages in which they're operating.
The corporate social responsibility for AMLIB is an important aspect of everything we do and every area we work in.
We take great care when we move into new areas, whether that be Sestos or any other licence that we're operating on, to send in people from our CSR corporate and social responsibility teams ahead of the geologists.
We try to get involved in the local communities in assisting them with schools, with clinics. Although we're in an exploration stage, we are making an impact in these communities.
We know it's very important that simple things to you and I that might be taken for granted are making a huge difference to people's lives in such remote communities. We are constantly in discussion with essentially the elders of these communities, and we ask them to say in what way can we benefit and help the community.
There's a lot of expectations and a lot of hope and a lot of aspirations, and I think Liberia will take off. Liberia will take off very soon. We're very excited, and we're very overjoyed as we see us develop these things, going to a drilling program and being able to quantify these resources. Hopefully we can translate them into reserves and go into mining as soon as possible.
AMLIB's strategy is to secure and develop the most prospective exploration ground for gold in Liberia and to leverage their technical, operational and commercial capability to realise Liberia's grossly underexplored mineral wealth potential for all stakeholders.
The potential for AMLIB comes down to principally the Sestos licence. It's a huge piece of ground on a very prospective area in Liberia. It's showing all of the hallmarks of the Ashanti gold belt based on the work that we've done so far. We have 85 kilometres of this structure. The work that we've done so far, we're getting some fantastic results back.
Just crazy results. You put a trench in and then you'll extend it and it'll still be high grade, and then you'll extend it again and it'll just continue, and it's just finding the edges of it seems to be quite difficult rather than you're normally just trying to find it in the first place. Just in here, quite excitingly, we've got visible gold. And it's quite rare when you're working with on gold deposits to to actually see the gold, because quite often it's far too fine and it's locked up in the chemical structure of other minerals.
Our expectation over the next 12 to 24 months for AMLIB is a significant advance in the understanding of the potential of the Sestos licence area. That's going to be, I think, a defining moment for the company.
We're forefront explorers. We're going into places, especially somewhere like Liberia, where no one's really at a high level been to these areas and really looked at them with the modern knowledge we have and the modern equipment and methods we have for exploring. It's challenging, and it's just what we do. It's the buzz of what we do.